A monster climbed onto the little girl's bed. He reached out and pinched the girl's nose. The girl could only open her mouth to breathe. Unexpectedly, the next second, the monster began to absorb the girl's young energy. Fortunately, a tabby cat discovered the monster. Seeing that the tabby cat was not easy to mess with, the monster turned around and ran. He jumped off the bed and wanted to escape, but the pear flower cat blocked his way. But the monster turned back and threw a flying knife. It hit the pear flower cat accurately. The pear flower cat knocked over the birdcage on the hanger in pain. The girl and her parents were also awakened. The pear flower cat quickly left through the window. The monster also picked up the knife and drilled into the small hole in the wall. The small hole magically returned to its original state when the girl told her father that there was a monster in the wall, but her father didn't believe it. Unexpectedly, at night, the monster really opened the wall again, slipped out quietly in order not to be disturbed. The monster blocked the door with building blocks, then quietly came to the little girl's bed again, began to absorb her energy. His breathing became heavier and heavier. The cat outside the window was very anxious when he saw this, but the window could not be opened. The cat had to find another way. At a critical moment, the kitten decided to go in through the chimney. The monster was so scared that he quickly drew his sword and prepared to fight back. The cat pounced on the monster without hesitation. At this time, the girl was awakened by their movements. He was so weak that he couldn't speak. Seeing the cat in danger, the little girl screamed hurriedly. Hearing his cry, the parents quickly rushed into his room, but the door was blocked. They couldn't open it. The situation became more and more urgent. The monster was about to escape, but he accidentally fell into a glass jar. When the kitten saw it, immediately ran forward and grabbed the monster with his claws. Unexpectedly, it hit the glass jar as soon as it touched it. The jar fell on the table and shattered instantly. At the same time, the book on the desk also fell into the monster's hole. In order to get back to the wall, the monster hurriedly pushed the book away, but it was too weak to push it. Seeing the balloon floating nearby, he immediately grabbed it. He wanted to use it to escape, but he was still pulled down by the kitten. The monster fell heavily on the record player. The kitten quickly pressed the switch. The record player began to spin. The monster was thrown faster and faster. Finally, it flew out. Unfortunately, the monster happened to fly into the exhaust fan. The strong wind instantly tore him into pieces. At this time, the parents finally succeeded in breaking into the door. Seeing the daughter holding the kitten, the mother immediately wanted to go forward and take him away, but the daughter told them the truth. When the parents saw the remains of the monster in the fan, they believed their daughter's words. Seeing the kitten saved him, the parents finally agreed to adopt the kitten. From then on, the kitten also had a warm home.